Stream has started. Okay, simulate works. Yep, that works. Most importantly, gonna need the ash. All of this ash. Oh yeah. Yep, I have the right loadout. Now, let's lag, right? Lagging is the thing I love doing the most. It is why I play Grounded, is to lag. Jesus Christ, is the lag just extra potent today or something? Oh my god! What the hell? Grounded, I can promise you it's not that deep. Whatever childhood trauma you went through, it's not that deep. I can assure you. Oh my god. What the hell? Like it... Is this shit just extra laggy today or something? I don't know. Maybe Grounded is, maybe it's on its menstrual cycle. I don't know. I don't know. I got no answer. Anyways, you read the description, or maybe you didn't. We are downing a super mixer today. Hopefully. There is a chance that I fail. But I have not failed so far. And I, frankly, would like to keep it that way. So, that's what I'm gonna attempt to do, is keep it that way. Also nice, a flat file. Gotta love. The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck is in the air? There's white shit everywhere? Huh? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck is in the air? Huh? The fuck? There's white stuff everywhere. Okay. Alright, that's one stack of stuff done. There's an ant inside of the walls. I hear the mosquitoes up there. What the hell? Yeah, there's literally an ant inside of the fucking walls. Are we serious? How do they even do this? How does one get inside of the walls? I don't get it. 2, 3. No, not like that, please. Luckily, when it comes to this side, I'm gonna have to cover less. So that means less resources wasted, more primary defense focused elsewhere. Now, this without a question is going to be the hardest thing I've done on Masochist mode yet. Minus Schmector, of course. Schmector is a bitch, he's a stinky doo-doo head, and he doesn't deserve to live. Anybody that experiments on children does not deserve to live. They just deserve to be drowned in a fire in the streets, right? I think we can all collectively agree on that. So, no questions asked there, but, of course, when it comes to this, this is gonna be difficult, I think. I feel like that's a relatively fair assumption to make, right? Now, so far, I have had absolutely nothing pose a genuine threat to any of these mixers. Not even the antlions. The antlions were about the most deadly thing I've fought so far, and they did not come close. But we are no longer dealing with pathetic lower yard creatures. We are in the big leagues now. We're dealing with motherfeckin' roly-polies. Now they not only have the highest raw attack potency of any refightable creature in the game. Okay, Boomer. Where? Where? How did she aggro through the walls? Yeah, she didn't fight something else. How did she aggro through the walls? Yeah, get over here. Bosh. Okay, or not. Nice try. Now it's better that we get this gal out of the way now. Because the sooner she gets out of our lives, the sooner we can go ahead and... Okay. The sooner she gets out of our lives, both of them, the sooner we can go ahead and just not worry about them. Because I am going to have to clear absolutely everything in this area. Literally everything. And since I have to clear literally everything in this area, that means I'm going to have to clear mosquitoes. Now the reason we have to clear everything is so that they don't interrupt during the mixer. Because if they interrupt during the mixer, I am cooked. I am cooked. Okay? I will be absolutely cocked in front of everyone, and that's not an experience I would like to have, right? Just like how that wasn't really an experience I wanted to have. But oh well. I hear the other mosquito. There's only 2 up there. So as soon as we deal with the second one, we don't have to deal with them anymore. However, I am going to have to deal with the wasps. The wasps, as I like to call them. I don't know why I like to call them that, but I do like to call them that. See? They are a little sneaky, you know? Hey! What are you doing? Aggro, please. No. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to climb the goddamn lawnmower later. Kinda sucks. But oh well. Now... How much more ash do I have? I have a ton. Okay. So... Comes the ash, I think... Over here should be fine. Without it, right? I feel like over here is fine. Without it, we can just go ahead and do this. I'm gonna need that there. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need a second one there, but we'll just go a half wall for you. Right, a half wall is good enough. And at this point, it's gonna be very hard for them to get back here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of, you know, this. Boopity boppity bambity bop. Doopa wop pow. I don't even know what I was saying there. That's how easy this is. And, yeah. Great. Now, absolutely nothing. And now we're somehow having to deal with infected larvae. Like, what is this? Infected larvae appearing during a fire ant mixer raid is crazy. Like, dude, what are we on about? Okay, at this point we just have to go into combat. Infected ladybugs do be stupid. Nice try. Nice attempt, but, no. 1, 2. And you're cooked. Absolutely cocked. Okay. Now, mosquito. She does appear somewhere around here. Sometimes. We are lucky. However, it looks like an unknown way of getting on top of the lawnmower has just been discovered. Yo, I didn't know you could get on the lawnmower this way. That's cool. Yeah, what is this mosquito doing? What is she doing? Boom. Oh no. Not that. No, that's not what we want. Great. Now this mosquito is aggroed. We can absolutely tuck her into infinity, right? Also, fun fact, you can actually just parry to get the, her sack very full. You don't have to deliberately let yourself get it. And you're done. Okay. Don't aggro, please. We'll deal with the ladybird next. Nice try. Like, what is that? What was that? Ma'am, what are we doing? And why are we like this? Oh. Nice. Okay. That's most of the threats in this area that I'm going to have to worry about taking down. Most of them. Not all. So, with that being said, let's continue. Now remember, we don't need all of this to be mushroom brick. We do need it, however, to stay in goddamn place. It's not that deep of a concept game. It really isn't. I don't understand why this is so difficult for you to triangulate. I really don't. The reason we don't really have to worry about protecting this side that much is because, like, the worst they're gonna do is, like, oh, let's attack this area. They're not going after any of this. But in case they do, of course, I have the defense up. In case. But they're not gonna. Also, if we can just go ahead and, you know, make this whole area inaccessible, that would be great. But, you know, I have a feeling that's just not going to happen. So, we're going to go ahead. That one can go, like, a layer lower, right? I feel like... No, because if a roly-poly jumps, then we're cocked. You still... Yeah, fire ants still have to go ahead and do that. Good on that. Okay. Ooh, that's most of it done. All I'm gonna have is, just a few in strategic places. That's all I'm gonna get. It's just a few in some well-placed and well-executed strategic spots. That is all I'm getting. I'm gonna have to be really on top of my repairing game here. I'm really gonna need to go ahead and repair where necessary. I might even have to stop mid-combat just to repair. Because, repairing is just gonna be extremely important. If I want any of this to fucking translate at all, I'm gonna need to repair. Like I'm a cockroach with its head cut off. You know? Little Grounded 2 reference there. Gotta love it. And, yeah. Okay, Boomer. Okay, Boomer. Alright. This is so disorganized. It's not even funny. Also, 2 layers. Ain't gonna be enough. And also, we're gonna need an additional defense layer here. Just to go ahead and prevent the roly-polies from doing any funny shenanigans. Also, the fire ants can go ahead and fire their corrosive blasts. Their regurge, which isn't very nice. So I'm gonna need to make sure that this is defended on all fronts from that. Right? Now, essentially what I'm gonna need is just another layer. If I can go ahead and just prevent them from getting on that rock entirely, that'd be great. Because if I can prevent them from getting on that rock entirely, I just don't have to deal with that rock. You know? And if I don't have to deal with that rock, then I don't have to deal with it. That's one less point to defend. One less point to defend is more time defending other points. Which is just better. Can I move? Oh, okay. I guess I'm not allowed to move then. I'll move another way. I'll cheat basic move. Oh, hello. How long have I been talking to myself? A while. A while. Also, you will notice, YouTube chat is up on screen. Quite nice. Yeah, I've been talking to myself for a while. Kind of good at that, honestly. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Okay, Boomer. Can I jump? Thank you. Raise that up a notch. Get that lower by 1. I just noticed that, yeah. Finally got that up. I figured the, okay. Well, aside from the fact that I have, rediscovered that tufts just do not work for some reason, I figured that, you know how sometimes YouTube chat just decides, oh yeah, we're not gonna show you any of the messages, like, at all, so, yeah, have fun, fucking deal with it. Yeah. I wanted to kind of prevent that, and so to do that, I figured, you know what, let's go ahead, have this chat on screen. Makes it easier so I can even read chat easier. You all can see your own chats, and yeah, it just makes life better. Anyways, I am making the craziest rinky-dink setup for this mixer. Okay, that mouse is fine, normal, handy-dandy. We're just gonna, you know, block that off a little bit more. Ants are probably going to come from this way. What? What does that even mean? What is that emoji, dude? What the hell? What does that mean? Immediately after I'm done basically fortifying all this, what I'm gonna have to do, it's the, what is the cool sunglasses? Huh. Didn't realize there's the shades in it. Oh. Can I? Location obstructed. I mean, they're probably not attacking it anyways, let's be real. I've done enough of these mixers. I know where they path to for the most part. I don't actually fully know where they path to all the time, which is kind of scary to think about. But, oh well. We're gonna deal with it. We're gonna see how this goes, you know? This is the most rinky-dink setup you'll probably ever see. The primary attacking point is going to be right around here. So we're going to get more stuff here. I was about to say, can I lower that? Thank you. Dude, what is this setup? What is this setup? This is just... Do you think, do you play any survival games? Or are you thinking about it, or, no? I do play other survival games. This is just the one that I kind of got into streaming, because it is the, it's kind of the easiest to do so, you know? I've played this game for a really long while. Out of all the survival games, this is probably the one I'm the best at. So I figured, you know, probably just do that. I think... Ooh, we have 7! Okay. Well, I mean, if we have 7 spike strips, we're gonna place these strategically in areas that they will attack. You know? 6. That'll be our 7th. Now, if you don't know why these are really, and I mean really good, they reflect damage. They just outright reflect damage. So roly-polies, they have a fuck ton of attack potency. But because they do a fuck ton of damage, they're gonna do a fuck ton of damage back to themselves. Thanks to this. It's going to be a great thing to have these. And honestly, it'd probably be a smart investment to just start spamming these everywhere from now on when it comes to these mixers. Aside from when we do the Moldorf mixer, because, you know, they're just going to bypass it. But that is a problem for future me to handle, you know? Right. All I gotta do is just not hit the spikes myself. That's all I gotta do. As long as I don't directly attack those spikes, I will be fine. But we will see how well I can even do that. You talk a lot? I do. Kind of have to as a streamer, though. Because, like, if you're not attacking, or sorry, not attacking, talking, if you're not talking a lot, nobody's gonna watch, you know? Unless you're, like, fighting. Because you're constantly fighting. You know. I do also have ADHD, so that's another thing. 26 weeds? Okay. No. I know a few that's the thing though. A few. A few. You know, a few streamers. I just parried that blind. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, that's not very nice. Okay. Sorry. There's a third. Hey, I parried that. Huh? Yes! Yes! Yo! Trapper Peeper tier 2 as well. Yo! I actually hit the jackpot with that one. Yo! Yes! Hey. Okay. I'm just gonna need to equip that at this point. Fuck y'all. Hey! We were supposed to hit your child. What are we doing? Hit her legs. Hit her legs. Huge damage. Yeah, the scythe is definitely better here. One, two. Pause. Great. The surprised emoji. Well, what's the open mouth emoji? Is that for the gold card? Now there is something I have definitely learned when it comes to mixers, and that is to never do them at night. Never do a mixer at night. Ow. Don't bonk me. Don't bonk me. That's not very nice, ma'am. Okay, we're gonna just wait for the stamina to regen. That way we have maximum possible stamina for this. Can I be out of stamina, please? Thank you. Nice try. I always do them at night. Yeah, that's the mistake. I don't recommend it, because, you won't be able to see shit. And if you can't see shit, that's, is a bit of a problem. I want to actually be able to see what I'm doing. Normally, I wouldn't care so much, but because this is Masochist mode, and I've literally never done a Super Mixer properly on Masochist mode, yeah, well, how do you make it more awesome if you don't even know how to do it? You can't do a backflip if you don't even know how to jump. That's not how that works. You gotta learn how to jump first. You can't sprint as soon as you get out of the womb if you don't even know how to crawl. Baby steps, you know? Okay. I'm gonna deal with you in a second, but, I need to get stuff first. Okay, now I'm gonna have to deal with that green shield, right? Can't be having her roaming about, but honestly, first I'm gonna have to deal with the wasps. I feel more confident at night. That's kind of odd. I don't know why I would be more confident not being able to see than being able to see. Because that, at least for me, that's the only difference. Now, of course, I'm gonna need my axe. I'm gonna need my axe, and I'm gonna need a salty club. Salty club to deal with them wasps, of course. I'm actually not gonna deal with the green shield bug right now. I know I just said I would, but I'm not actually going to. I do need the resources though for these. I need thistle needles, and I need sap, and I need crude rope, and I need other stuff. That's candies and salt. I need crude rope. Is 35 enough? 35 is enough. Sap, which should be the second to last chest. Third to last, sorry. I am Batman. No! Okay. Thistle needle and, of course, splinters. How many splinters do I need? I need 14, and I need 78 of these. I need 3 stacks. Okay. Other than that, I literally just need wheat stems. So, we are a solid. I know I did say I would kill the green shield, but I'm actually not going to yet. I want to actually make sure that my little idea here is built first. I am the protector of the yard. Well, you sure are doing a pretty bad job at it if I'm murking everything in sight. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, unless you just don't protect the arthropods. Unless that's how it works. Because if that's the case, then yeah, I could see that. How many stems do I need? I need 26. 1, 2. We need to literally collect everything here. Within these. We need 20. Yeah, 26. So I literally just need to fill up one more. That's it. One more inventory. I felt lazy for a couple of years. That's, damn. Yikes is all I gotta say. Okay. We're gonna gather 20 more weeds. And then we're gonna sleep in the petal bed. The reason we're sleeping in the petal bed is to get maximum defense. If I can get maximum defense, I can worry about... I don't have to worry about not dying as much. And I can instead worry about killing. That just... I don't know, that seems like a beneficial strategy. I'm not gonna lie. Literally just the weeds now. And my light scares me. Yeah, well, I actually like seeing, you see? Don't get me wrong, I am one born of darkness, but I do like to see a good majority of the time. Especially when the alternative is dying. If it's either I am allowed to see or I die, I'm probably going to take the option of being allowed to see. That's all I gotta say. Literally just need 2 more. Not the lag. Should I go for Ant Bastard on the main loadout? I don't know if I should. I feel like it could be helpful just to avoid wasting time. Right? Oh, what am I doing without Ant Annihilator? What the hell? Yeah, I think that'll be our loadout. Tis a scary one, but it is one. No! I was about to say, what are we doing? This bitch is the exact fucking reason that I brought my club. Ow. That's actually gonna do a lot. Because I don't have Mephidatism on. No, no! Stop that. Oh no. Wait, I can shoot it. Yes, I can shoot. Oh, you're done for. Nah, you're cooked. No! No! Give me that rock. Wait, what? She phased through the wall! What? Huh? What? What is this? Also, no. Get out of here. I hate that I have to do this, but I have to do this. Oh, hello. Chat froze for me. Your heart dark, but your outside is light. Yes, it is. Yeah, chat froze for a minute, I guess. Wait, is that... No, that's the regular. Good. Thank you. And you better not fucking de-aggro. Why did I parry early? Like, why are we running? Get the fuck out of here. Alright. Any other dark analogies for us? The one. Any other analogies that we should be made aware of? Also, holy, that's a lot of food. Is the chat still frozen for you? Is that what this is? Did chat freeze again? You're the target. Oh, barely. There we go. Nice try, bitch. That's a good option. Like, what is this? Nice try. Oh my god. Die. Holy. You just stay to your nest, okay? That's all I want. You just stay to your nest, and we will be fine. Okay? Okay, ma'am? Do we understand? Does it make sense? No, I didn't want to consume that. I want to become the calorie consumer, not the smoothie consumer. Even though both of those are very much intertwined. I'm not allowed to check my time in combat. What the hell is that scam? Imagine being scammed out of checking the time in combat. Huh? No building in combat, why exactly? Now, why is that even a rule? Why are we not allowed to build in combat? Huh? What if I want to be a defensive builder? You could just go ahead and make it so that that's not a thing in raids. Because that's probably the reason that they don't allow it, is because, you know, raids. But, like, just make it only a thing in raids? Or even better yet, make it a setting. It appears that the one is just gone. No. The one has blipped out of existence. This is tragic. This is a deeply upsetting matter. I don't know what I'm gonna do without him. Wait, what? Huh? Oh. Right, I put it in my, my bin. Oh, get in the bin! Okay. We're gonna quickly put that away. We're gonna grab the other canteens. Boom. And we're gonna sleep 8 hours. Oh no, it looks like the one has just disappeared. That's tragic. He's gonna miss the best part. He's gonna miss the best part of the stream. That might be the most tragic thing of all. Is that the one we'll never get to see my first super mixer. Wait. Ma'am, no. Do not redeem it. Do not redeem it, ma'am. No. You need the repair tool, ma'am. The repair tool. Repair tool with the torch. Repair tool with the torch. No, just go. Just go. I'm gonna waste more time doing that. I don't want that. I don't want any more time to be wasted than needs to be wasted, you know? Move up. Move. Suppose that could become an easy way to get around the yard if I understand how to use it right. And I do understand how to use it right. I just don't want to. I'm too lazy. What is my cat doing? She's scratching the window because she thinks it's her litter box. What? Huh? In what world? Okay. You know the drill already. You all know the drill. Just, start up the mixer. What's my easiest way out? Here. Just go. Get out. Why am I out of stamina? Dude, like... Okay. Get the fuck back here. Okay. Can I have stamina? Game? You weren't even a part of the raid. That's crazy. All of y'all just get the absolute fuck out. Come on. Okay, what kind of catastrophic damage do we have over here? Also... Fuck, I actually have to reload. I actually have to reload it. No, I have to reload. I forgot to turn on a very specific setting that basically made me cheat. Fuck. God damn it. God damn it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Game settings. Make sure to turn that on. Make sure to buff up. Okay. Where? Boom. Boom. Okay. Ow. Ow. Dude, what are you doing? No. Don't ignore me. Fine. Oh, God. Ow. Fuck's sake. These things aren't even a part of the mixer. Like... Kill it. Fucking kill it. Oh my God. Holy. Can I have stamina for once in my life? It's not a big ask. It really isn't. Oh, y'all get the fuck out. Oh no. Ow. That's a lot of damage. Ow. Holy. Ow. Can I have stamina? Oh my god. Oh my god. Just deal with whatever I can, I guess. Can I have stamina when I actually fucking need it? Can I have stamina? Oh my god. Holy! Look at the carnage! Ow. We did it though. Oh my god, we did it. Which one uses the weaker one? Can I have stamina? No. Yo, we did it. It took forever. But we fucking did it. Oh my god. Okay, so how the fuck are we gonna do this next time? So, let's see. What was damaged? Because this is actually a really great learning experience. What was damaged? So I think we had, first off, 5,000 raw science. Let's go, you know? 5,000 raw science is amazing. We love that. What we do not love, though, is how much damage this thing sustained. How many arrows did I use? Oh my god. Okay, so definitely need more mint arrows. Definitely need more mint arrows. Because that was not nearly enough. I would say, yeah, this whole area was super well defended because nothing even bothered to attack. That's great. You'll love to see that. When it comes to this side, though, ooh, this side sustained some heavy damage. Those spots especially. I think I had like 3 rows So they burned through like 3 rows, and that was with me getting most of the aggro off of them too. So, we're gonna need a lot more than this next time. Yikes. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more than this next time. A lot more. Because another thing that you gotta keep in mind is the next mixer, it has enemies attacking from all fronts, which is just horrible. Don't get me wrong, one of those fronts, one is mostly avoided, but that doesn't stop the fact that we go from one front to 3 fronts within a single mixer, which is just horrendous. It's dumb, it's stupid, and it's really horrible to deal with, but it's something we still have to deal with. Also, the spike strips, no. The spike strips just did not cut it. Not at all. Spike strips did not come close to doing what they were supposed to. I was able to salvage. Who do you think you are? Genuinely. Who do you think you are? Nah. I don't think so. Also, I think a mistake I made was trying to prioritize the polies. Once again, we have learned that it is actually better to deal with the fodder enemies than it is to deal with the big boys. Because if you deal with the fodder enemies first, you're gonna have so much more opportunity to deal with the others, and also the fodder enemies are not to be underestimated. Frankly, the fodder enemies are basically doing just as much damage to the structures. Don't get me wrong, they do more damage to you, but like the structures, they kind of ignore all that. Structures don't have health like we do, you know? Not in the slightest, so what we essentially have to do in order to prep for that is a lot. We need a lot more. I think, honestly, a good strategy would be to go ahead and get the blueprints down first. If I can get the blueprints down first, I can have a goal to work towards. Also, wolf spider, you love to see it. Also, when it comes to the roly-polies, because they aren't attacking you, I think the actual best weapon against them is actually going to be the Coltana. And if it's not the Coltana, it's probably going to be the Acid Edge. And the reason for that is because roly-polies, they have a weak point to their toes. Now normally, these toes aren't able to be accessed because they're facing you. But because you are so insignificant to them in that raid, they don't bother to aggro. And because they don't bother to aggro, they leave their legs wide open. They just spread those legs for you to just, you know, do whatever the fuck you want to them. That sounds really cursed, and I do not apologize. So for that reason, you gotta take advantage. You have to take advantage of that. right? You have to. If you're not taking advantage of that, what the hell are you doing, you know? Like, what are we doing? So, that one we don't need, right? Oh, buddy. Do I have my club? I don't have my club, so I have to avoid him. I guess what I'll do is, like, have a half mushroom wall there, and then a full ash wall here, maybe? We have that. Remember, it is extremely important that, we have all of these well defended at the tops, because roly-polies and, whatchamacallit, fireworkers do pose a threat. Are we fucking serious? Like, what business do you have aggroing? Also, I'm gonna need to turn these off. Is the mint mace even usable against him? Kind of. I'm just gonna leave, honestly. If you're gonna be a bitch, I'm just gonna leave. Fuck you. No, fuck you. Bye-bye. You mean nothing to me. Okay. The whole point of that, though, is that I have a lot to learn. That is the easiest upper yard mixer to do, and I almost failed it. I cannot be failing the easiest of the upper yard mixers if I am going to have any chance against the others. So I'm gonna need to critically analyze everything I did there, and I need to do better, essentially. I don't have my acid edge on me. That's kind of shitty. But oh well. Yeah, we're gonna need to kill every single ox beetle. Because no fucking way I'm dealing with those. No. Just no. Now I'm gonna have to go back in the footage just to see, like, how long the mixer takes. Because if I can figure out how long the mixer takes, then I am bing chilling when it comes to dealing with them in the future, right? Yeah, they're all happy. You know, I'm just gonna replace all y'all's food. I'm just gonna replace all y'all's food, you know? I think that's a fair thing to do. You have all been really good pets, so you'll be rewarded accordingly. Boom. Bam. Pop. Now, Wilma kind of goes everywhere, so, you know, we can just afford to do that. We can do a little bit of you. And then we can do a little bit of, you know. No, you got two there. Fuck you. You can afford to get your last. I don't know where the last went. One in there. No, thank you. Boom. Bam. Right. Okay. Now, I'm gonna need my, my ultimate killing gear. I'm also gonna want to test out the Acid Edge, because the Acid Edge is a goated weapon. But I need to know how effective. How effective is it against the ants? Is it able to stun them in one hit? If yes, well, that's great. I'm gonna use it. If no, well, fuck, I guess. Yeah, shit's only gonna get harder and harder each new game plus we go. So I'm gonna need to plan out the foundations of this now. Cause as soon as we go against infused creatures, it's gonna be a real bad time for me. Trust me when I say it. I mean a real bad time. Boom, bam. We're actually gonna have that there. We're gonna be there, and that there. Yeah, that'll work. And also, frankly, I need a lot more than just 55 mint arrows. If I barely use them at all and I burned through 50 of them, I'm gonna need a lot more than 55 if I'm actually using them. I cannot be running out mid-raid. Be like 210, right? 210 would be... No, it'd be 220. That's... yeah. So craft one more stack. Okay. That's great. We now have 4 stacks. That should be more than enough if I'm using them 4 times as often. I'm not going to need them for any more raids, so that's cool. Get me some food. I don't have any. Okay, interesting. We'll just make some spider slider then. And we'll take these as my own personal food for now. No, not you. We're gonna have you. Yeah, that works. Let me just, you know, assign. That'll be food. Great. You'll be canteen. Great. You know? Okay. 4. 1, 2. 4. 1, 2. 4. Eat one of those. 1. Just to make sure there aren't any more secret messages. The one just, unfortunately, probably bugged out or something. That is unfortunate. But oh well, we move on. I need my gas mask too. Which honestly, I think the gas mask should be, you know, one of those. Yeah, the gas mask should be one of those that I have on standby at all times, I feel like. Because, well, gas masks are useful, you know? Okay. You're gonna come over here, buddy. You're gonna come over here. I did also... Cool. Gonna do that. I did also just consider the fact that we could use mutations, or sorry, not mutations, trinkets. We could use certain trinkets to help. So I'm not gonna lie, Sticky Fingers, it's great. It's not the best for combat. It really isn't. It does nothing for combat, in fact. So using it for combat just seems like a really silly idea. When I could instead just, you know, do something actually useful for combat. I'm a bit hesitant on the, whatchamacallit. I was about to say, can you aggro, please? I'm a bit hesitant on the, idea of, hey, I buried that. What do you mean? I'm a bit hesitant on the idea of the entomologist badge. If you don't know what the entomologist badge does, it boosts your damage by like 30%, but it prevents you from parrying, pretty much. Let me actually walk in so that I can deal with, you know, her backpedals. Nice try. Not getting me with another one of those. No siree. Nice. Okay. Nice try. Can I stop critting? Oh. Okay. Like, what is that? Nah. Are we serious? Do that though. Just to get rid of that fireworker. Another? Like, how many fireworkers are there? Holy fucking shit. Get out. Get out. then I guess, you know. Oh, I could easily get 2 chops from that. Easy. Yeah. Is the infected one back? No? Okay, I'll kill you then. Jesus Christ. I don't really get the full scale of these things. Still crazy to me that they're like 7'8". Yeah, wolf spiders. Come on. You like traveled 2 nanometers away and then you got charged. Why? That's better. That's what we like. That's what we like. What is this stinky loot? What am I getting from this guy? Give me a horn. Nice try, buddy. Okay. Do I have any food buffs? Yeah, I do. I'll run. Can I have my loadout? Holy shit. That was really not that deep. Also, can you piss off? Can you piss off? It's honestly not that deep. Come in the tunnel, please. Excuse me? You're a big boy. You can come in the tunnel. Holy. You're dead. How did that? What? How does that even work? How does it even work? So hard to visualize these. Just blueprints. Oh, you're back? Okay. There's geez. Power going or something? You were gone a pretty hefty amount of time. What am I doing? I want to be inside. Not you. Only for 2 seconds. What? What do you mean only for 2 seconds? You were gone a pretty long time. I can document at least like 10 minutes that you were gone. Caught in 4K. You're not getting out of that one. You were gone a while. Now, I'm not doing this mixer. I'm just prepping for it. You know, getting the loadout. The stuffs that I'm going to need. Already, I need 109. That's crazy. Wait a minute. That's not gonna work. That should, though. It is so hard to see through all of this. After these, I'm gonna go ahead and use Mushroom Brick, because although it effectively means that they can just jump right in there, if they do that, well, I'm doing a really poor job at defending anyways, you know? Now for this alone, I need a lot. A lot more than I have. Shut the fuck out. No. You wanna aggro out of absolutely fucking nowhere? Go on. Or just conveniently run out of stamina the second I need it. That also works. Fuck you. That's all I gotta say. Holy. No. Yeah, I'm gonna need the ant thing. Definitely. Why can't I think of what it's called? Head mount. Yeah, just, again, stamina. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. No, just no. Genuinely, fuck you. Holy. Like, how many are there? Genuinely. Holy. How many larvae can one expect to just see? Okay. Army of ants? God damn. Well, anywho, you're not here though. That's the problem. was about to say, you know, the ox beetle is there. I could go ahead and kill him, but he's not there. So I'm not gonna kill him. I think so. Go ahead and just refresh everything real quick. And that'll be it for today. Yeah, spicy and mint. Spicy mint and salt. That's what I need. Okay. Repair those. We have 500 here, okay. One, two. Now, I do kinda wanna, you know, put those with the beefy smoothies. Because, you know, it just makes sense. Put them with the beefy smoothies. Let's make some more fuzz on the rocks. Unless I can make waspidates, but I cannot make waspidates, so we're gonna make a fuck ton of these. Great. Great. Perfect. Now, just give me one of you. We're gonna go ahead, reset the quests in case I can just immediately do any more. I can make a black ox burger, assuming that, you know, those cookeries finish. Assuming they do not, so I will just do that tomorrow, I guess. Well, hope you enjoyed, and for those watching the vlog,